more. Which makes me lean towards fucking around with some procedural generation. Say we play around with that and build out a maze. This navigation stuff, we don't yet build it into the editor. So like we could build the editor to have like a debug command that builds out a maze. This stuff here will need to generate hard-coded data. Mazes could also be used for some tests. Yeah, I also think it might just be a bit fun. You know, like I do have a debug command. I don't know if it still works, but like this tunnel level here, this was just a debug command that generated a tunnel. Wonder how this looks now. Still working. The occasional wall. Generate tunnel. Yeah, so that debug command's still working. So it could have generate maze. I feel like I just want to do it. Okay, let's close that, discard. So we say generate maze. So level type is tunnel. That's all our generation, which is tiny. If it's maze, we've got some shit to do. Okay, I want to do it. What algorithm do we want to use for generating a maze? This is a bit of a detour, but I'm in the mood for a detour. So, I guess what we can do is we can say a room has a certain, like, we can say a cell size is something. So maybe like, there we go. So cell size is like 2 or something, just so that we've got like 2 meters wide. So that's what that looks like. So we could build out rooms here that are either really long things like this, and then we figure out, okay, we want to add a room onto the side of this, which is like that, and then a room on the side of this, which is like that, and then the length of this is some multiplier of this thing. Or we just have all of the rooms be this big, and then we just kind of keep bolting on new things on the side to all of these. The way I remember doing this when I did my first maze program 20 years ago was I had one big grid which was 100 by 100 because I was young and didn't know any better. We could recreate it. Do I want to recreate it? I kind of do. So start point, end point, and the way I did it was randomly like have a go at trying to keep adding a bunch of shit until we eventually came up with something that hit the corner up there. If we failed and kind of went back on ourselves such that we got stuck in a loop, then we would identify that we ended up somewhere that was a dead end. Like maybe we come into here and it's a dead end, at which point we failed, and then we just go back and restart. So we keep doing this to find the correct path to the end, at which point we start just doing like offshoots all over the place to fill in the remainder of the space. And that was our maze.